takes it at the 7. And he won't quite make it to the 25. And here come the Saints for their opening drive. Now they're led out by the #1 overall pick.
Because when he throws the football downfield and makes a big play, he'll be the first guy downfield to celebrate with you. But also when his team needs that confidence, when they need that jolt, they turn to him, and he's ready to provide it.
So the drive's going to start with Pollard. A beautiful fake. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Just like that, it's a gain of 12 and a first down on their first play.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Pollard again. And he'll get this up to about the 40. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Throwing, Mayfield. Finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Mayfield flushed out. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
They've got it up on the 30-yard return so far. The sidelines and backwards. Some momentum they were building. Good opportunity for the defense to escape this drive before they get to the end zone.
And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on 3rd. To throw, Mayfield. And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. What'll lead to a 4th down. Here's the veteran punter Lee as he sends this one away. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line.
You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Hitting him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
Leading them out, he's got more rushing touchdowns than any quarterback in NFL history. Cam Newton.
So this is what we find out about the game plan and the trust factor, don't we? In this situation, the natural thing is take care of the ball. Run it inside. Everyone cover it. Just, get your...
And right away, he lost the football. The Saints say they have it, and they do.
Well, that sure started out as a good example of what they call backed up or coming out on offense, meaning you're backed up close to your own goal line. Big-time emphasis on practicing that to try and create some room at no less to give the punter a chance to kick the ball away. It means take care of the ball, try and create some space. They were doing that, and the ball comes free.
The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? 1st and goal. Pollard is into the end zone for a Saints touchdown. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good. A nice tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position and only 1 play to score. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Veteran back Mike Davis Davis leading this offense back onto the field. He's got to clear his mind a little bit right now. One carry, and that carry was a lost fumble.
Clear his mind, clear his hands, and just let this one go. Sometimes it happens. You drop the ball, got a full game ahead of him, hand it to him again, see if they can start to produce.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Here's Newton. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first. So an instance there of Cam being Cam. We know he can use his legs.
And with that big body, it's hard to get him down, even if you get a clear shot on him. Plus, he moves it a lot faster than what people think. And boy, does he have fun playing the game of football.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. A first down carry for Davis. And some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. Call it a gain of 14 for the second play in a row.
Now that's how you start to get back in the good graces of your head coach. Remember, he fumbled on the last possession. How about the faith they showed him, giving him the ball again, and he repaid them, picking up a first down.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Here's Newton. He's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, Newton over the middle. It's Jared Cook. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 27-yard line. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
That coach is always hard on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
They fake the give. Newton. And he's going to get this down near the 25. From the 25 on 2nd down. Newton. That'll be complete to Cook. Down inside the 10. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Third catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a first down.
This has been a nice answer to the touchdown drop against him a few minutes ago because they come out and reestablish the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. Newton now to throw. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down. Newton. Touchdown Falcons. Julio Jones. Full 6 yards away. And the Falcons are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Well, in that connection, it looked like they maybe had some pre-play communication. Maybe one of them noticed an area that was open in the defense to get the pass to.
When you put the time in, sometimes you have that great silent communication that you just noticed right there because the best quarterback-receiver combos in the NFL, they know how to make those adjustments at the line of scrimmage when they see something pre-play, and they got it done there.
Extra point by Crew up and good. We are tied at 7. So we're even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taken in at the 3. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, That's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. A great game to say out of the gate.
7-7, our score after one. The Saints with the football here to begin quarter number 2. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Trying to run forward with Pollard. No gain on the play there. Nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Here's Austin. It's a 42-yard punt, but 8 on the return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. Getting set to go again here. Cam Newton marches back onto the field. 5 for 5 that last drive. Touchdown pass as well. He was clicking. Receivers, I don't want to be cliche, but running really solid routes too.
And what I love about it is when you look across any team, all right, the body types of the receivers are usually different. The way that they get open, different as well. Some of them use power to get open. Some of them use those head fakes and subtle moves. Some of them just use pure speed. And the really good ones, when they're established, they know how to push off at the end of a route too.
The defense was ready for the run-pass option, diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Newton to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Jones. And he is going to have a Falcons 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So the new weapon just picked up via the trade, making an impact here right away.
And what you like about getting guys who catch passes, you don't have to spend a lot of time in the playbook. You just tell them to dial up a route and get the ball in their hands.
Now a 1st down throw for Newton. He'll find Jones again, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
Julio Jones here in Tennessee never really got going as he continued to battle injuries that followed him over from Atlanta. He believes he still has a couple of big seasons left in his career, and one more of those could see him climb into the top 10 or even the top 5 all-time in receiving yards.
Again, Newton. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Cook. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Inside give to Davis. And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Newton's throw taken in by Cook. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Up the middle to Davis. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Newton now to throw. Flush to his right. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. Koo knocks this one through the post. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks will tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The New Orleans offense set to take over. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 42 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Going to run again here with Pollard. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. Fans, a reminder, coming up at this and every halftime this season, we'll be checking in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando for highlights and analysis and scores from around the NFL here in this opening weekend.
Let's put the coach to work.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
We often talk about understanding the playbook, understanding progressions, and understanding what the defense is doing. We saw all of that on that play. Great recognition and understood where his running back was going to be. Found a way to have him leak out underneath, hit him with the football, and they picked up the first down.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Mayfield now. It's caught by Sanders. And they'll work this down inside the 30. Here's the sound play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. 5 men in the secondary now for the Falcons on 3rd down. Mayfield to throw it. Steps away to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Well, the incompletion, but now we also have an injured player. Well, you always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout. Now it's Chris Boswell on for the field goal try. From the left hash, this from 46. Boswell's kick is good, and that will knot us up at 10. So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. This one fielded at the 5. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. And the Falcons now going to go on offense late in this first half. And they've got just under 50 seconds, so time enough to try to work their way downfield if they so choose. Now Newton on first down. Completes it left side to the tight end Lewis. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. From the 30 on second down, Newton. It's brought in by Adam Humphries. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. On first down, it's Newton. He gets it complete to Jackson. And he will have a first down as they're in the field goal range now at the 30.
This is a really tough defending man coverage because he runs up on the right and he runs a crossing route back to the other side of the field. So as a defender, you're not only trailing him the whole way, you're also looking out for your own guys to make sure you don't get yourself picked off. And then you can't catch up in time to prevent the completion.
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. He made his first, this from 47 yards out. Koo knocks this one through the post. And they will take the lead at 13-10. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
Taking it about the 1. He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report.
On now to a look at the next-gen stats in that first half for the Saints. And I can imagine the halftime discussions are about how can we improve the running game. They have not had success so far, and it's reflected on the scoreboard. Meanwhile, for the Falcons, you get a look at what they were able to do throwing the football. And whatever they've done, it's worked, as they have the lead through 2 quarters of play.
Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. The Falcons ready to go back to work to start the third quarter. This offense set to begin the third quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game. So an empty box, establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one. So now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game. And down the stretch, being able to be balanced. Either throw it or run it and try and win this ball game.
On second and a couple. Newton, they'll roll him out right. The improvisation gets him only a couple, but that's all he needed. First down.
As he came to the line of scrimmage, he knew he didn't need much to reset the chain, so when he saw the space he needed, no hesitation. He went to the marker and got his guys a first down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw, Newton. He's got Humphries on a quick slant. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. Nothing flashy there, the slant to the slot.
Oh, the frustration for the defensive guys, because it's a quick play. And you know it's going to be a bang-bang play in terms of the throw and the catch. And then he's able to absorb the contact and complete it.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Now it's Newton. Throw left side complete. That's Jones. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. Second down and 3. Play action. It's Newton. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Newton on 3rd down. Fire throwing it. Julio Jones has it on the slant. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on third and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
On first down, Newton. Over the middle, complete. That's Jackson. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys that we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Throwing again on second down. Newton on the right side. This is Austin with a catch. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. From the gun on third down, Newton. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And the Falcons are going to be set up with a first and goal as they get the conversion there on third and inches.
I tell you what, this offense is playing a little bit of keep away right now. They've come out here in the third quarter, possessed the ball for quite a while, and they keep on converting. Nice pitch and catch there to set up the first and goal.
To the air again, Newton. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, second and goal. Throwing is Newton. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Cam Newton. He has career touchdown number 78, tying in with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And the Falcons take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Cool for the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So that one an 11-play drive. And Cam able to take it himself in for the score. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Takes it at the 7. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Falcons grab it. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers, and quickly.
Newton on first down. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. Second and 10, third quarter of the season opener. Here's Newton. He'll hit Jackson, complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. Here's Newton. Throw across his body, and it's intercepted. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick. And the Saints will take over here at their own 12-yard line. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, third quarter, but that not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans. Following the interception, Mayfield off to Thomas on the left side. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. On second down, it's Pollard. And they got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. It'll be a handoff to Pollard. And he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1.
You know, we might start getting some props here in the booth. You know, that one that says the D and then the fence that you put up next to it. How about that? They brought out the jumbo package and still couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage enough to pick up that first down.
Impressive. They were ready defensively for that jumbo set. Here's Andy Lee now as he's on to punt for New Orleans. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. Now Austin. It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5, and it will be Falcon football. Elsewhere, they have gone to the second half in Carolina. You saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. Patrick Mahomes, 2 touchdown passes thus far. They'll run here with Tavon Austin. And he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. Second down. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Davis. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. He lost 2 there, and it's third down. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. The offense on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Escaping the pressure right. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th.
Nice call on defense, rolling out the nickel package for that big third down play, and they did an excellent job locking down coverage and forcing him to try and run for it, and he doesn't get there, which brings up a big 4th down call.
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
Now the Saints, they trot their offense out here. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. The first down run not going to get him a whole lot. Maybe a yard. Yeah, it looks like just 1 yard there. So that'll bring up 2nd and 9. Back near his goal line. Here's Mayfield. A quick pass here. He's got Shepard. And need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Throwing. Mayfield. And Thomas has it. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? So a much rosier picture now after that last play. Here's 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line. Here's Mayfield. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Going to the air again with Mayfield. And that's caught. It's Bryan Edwards. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 22 yards there, a first down.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down. But correct me if I'm wrong, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want a challenge, and they're going to get one.
Previous play is under review.
Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. On the draw, it's Pollard. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Throwing on second down. Mayfield. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Edwards. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. On third down, it's Pollard. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first.
Holding. Offense.
And this third down looking very tough after the holding penalty. Third and long. Working out of the gun. Mayfield. He'll let this thing go for Sanders. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. Desperation time. Mayfield on fourth down. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Falcons' defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. So still over 3 minutes remaining in this game, but boy, not getting that when that hurt.
That's a little bit demoralizing, so they have to be careful about that because still have an opportunity if they can get some things done on defense. But now, since they've taken over on downs, a team with the ball, guess what? Going to 4-minute offense, maybe they can put this thing away.
Off play action. Newton. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Here's Davis. He'll try and run some clock. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. And he's going to have a Falcons first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. A run there on first down and a pretty good one of 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They go again with Davis. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Now a handoff to Davis. He'll take it inside the 25. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Out of the backfield, it's Austin. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for the first with Ingram. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Koo knocks this one through the post. And that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3. But clearly right now, anything helps trying to stop this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off. But it's still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The New Orleans offense set to take over. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game. In this sequence here, maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try and prepare going forward.
Mayfield, and just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Mayfield. Into the hands of Sanders. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Well, this was not just the opener of a brand-new season, but this was a division game here in Week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for Atlanta, that'll be a happy locker room as they start this season 1-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Long.